Hey y'all, I know I've been uploading a lot of stuff for you. I'm so glad that I can do that. It's been a busy day for me, but I promised you that I would let you be a part of seeing me make this gloss. So I've decided that I'm gonna go ahead and tape it and then I'll go ahead and do my regimen. It's kind of late, but I tend to stay up a little late, so I haven't done my full regimen, but I'm going to do it today. This is finally my next time to do it. So I wanted to show you how I'm going to make this gloss. So you remember the last time we did it? It's just been sitting in this jar on my counter ever since then. Okay, so I'm going to open it for the first time with you. I've looked at it before, but there it is. It's just sitting there just as we left it. And I'm just going to start adding some products. This is where the fun part comes in, but you can do what you want to do here, just as long as it's something that you've researched is a natural thing that can be a gloss on its own. We've already talked about what a gloss is, okay? All right, if that turns into a series, I'll definitely call that part 1, but this is how I make the gloss. Okay, here we go. So, just want you to see that it's still in the state that it was in when we first put it in here. As you can see, it's just this hard stuff that came from the oil, the growth oil, okay? This is what came out of our growth oil. If you do not know what I'm doing and you have no idea what I'm talking about, then what I would ask you to do is to go in. I'm going to just get it as close as possible so you can really see what's in there. You see all that? Everything's in there. Remember the MSM and all the herbs and all that stuff? It's still in here. Okay, so this is where we're starting our gloss. This is our henna gloss. It starts with this. Then we start to put in the same things that I'm going to use the same things I use for my conditioner when I make my conditioner. So I'm going to use the conditioner that I use, one of the 2 products that I use. I only use 2 products. It is the Smooth as Silk Deep Moisture Conditioner from Giovanni. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead. Oops, some of that came out. I'm going to get a tablespoon to start of that. Tablespoon of that. I'm going to start with that. I can build and get more, but that's what I'm going to start with. And then I'm going to go ahead. I use honey in my conditioner, so I'm going to go ahead and use honey in this as well. Go ahead and pour some honey up in there. And honestly, I'm just having fun. I'm having fun, like a kid just playing. I'm just having a lot of fun. So that's what that looks like so far. When I put my honey, I always add my Manuka honey. Manuka honey is expensive. It's from New Zealand. So I don't always put a lot. And I can put it in my tea, so I may not allow for the herbs to get in here just in case I want to use it later for tea. So here's a tablespoon of that. Going in. I just get the feeling that I need more oil in here. So I'm going to put some coconut oil in there. I just want to. I just feel like putting it. So I'm going to put a tablespoon of coconut oil. I just feel like putting coconut oil in it since we're doing strengthening. Let's see what happens. See how my hair does, because I haven't had a problem with coconut oil like other people. Let's see. Let's get some black castor oil in there. Even though we had some oils before, I think I want to put a little more in there. So I'm just going to pour probably just a half of a teaspoon is what I poured. Probably. I'm eyeballing that. I'm going to get 1 or 2 full tinctures of the avocado essential oil. I'm just going to do 1, because remember, it's already been infused with this stuff. I've heard so many wonderful things about moringa, so I think I want to put some more in there. I'm going to go ahead and put a nice amount of it. I think I probably squeezed this in about 7 times or so, unless you know. Okay, let me see what happens if it is soft enough to stir. Let me see if it's soft enough. If it isn't, I'm going to put more conditioner in there. But I'm going to start stirring it. Here we go. It's still thick, but I'm just gonna see. Oh yeah, I like this consistency. This is nice. Oh, this is a nice consistency. Let me let you see this. Look at this consistency. Isn't that nice? That's a nice consistency. So, all right. So if you want to, I think I'm going to put more conditioner in it. The coconut oil is all in there, mixed nicely in there. I'm liking the way it's mixing. This is the way you want to do it. There is no rule to how you do your gloss. Okay? There's no rule. This obviously goes quickly. Look how quickly that's going. So I got to be careful with this. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more in there. Eyeballing it. I think that was half a teaspoon. I'll let you look. Just want to give it more of a cream. So glosses should feel creamy. They should feel like a nice creamy consistency. So here we go. I think it's getting creamy here. I could put water if I choose to. I could put aloe vera juice, which I'm probably going to go do. I have some in the refrigerator. I don't want to put apple cider vinegar. I don't know why. What do y'all think? I could put some of that in there too because it's such a good product, apple cider vinegar. You know what? Maybe I will. That'll be my thing. I'll put a little bit of apple cider vinegar in there. I'm going to put like a cap of it, okay? I'll put a cap of that and shake it. I need this for my Roscoe clay, but I think I have another one downstairs. So here we go. I'll put a cap. One cap is good enough. Apple cider vinegar promotes hair growth, okay? So it's not bad to have that in there. Remember all that other stuff we already have in there though. You know, we already have the all those other wonderful herbs and everything in there. So look, I like that consistency. You see that? Doesn't that starting to look like what would be a gloss? Doesn't it look shiny and glossy? This is what you call a gloss. There's our gloss, y'all. Okay? This is what a gloss is like. And it's with using all of the ingredients that came out of our hair growth oil. When we took that out, it created this clay. We mixed in mostly conditioner stuff, things from our conditioner in here. You can put avocado in here. You can put banana. I don't know. Everybody has a different thing that they put with their gloss. Okay, go around, look at other people's channels if you want, see what they do for their gloss. But this is what I've decided to put in mine. I'm thinking of my hair. I'm thinking of strengthening. I'm thinking of all the things I want out of the gloss. And that's how I'm doing it. If I were you, I'd go on YouTube and look at different ideas of fun DIY glosses and decide on which ones you want to add to your gloss, okay? So here we go. This is our gloss. Don't forget, we already have infused so many wonderful properties in there. All this is adding more to what we already have put in here. And it's been sitting for a while, and it's just a wonderful gloss. Look at that. It's not even sticking anymore because of the oils. And I just can't wait to see what it does to help my hair. It's actually going to be very mild on my hair because I have made it more gentle with all that oil, okay? Just enough strengthening involved. Okay, so one last look. Now look at it. Doesn't that look glossy? Doesn't it look shiny? Yeah. Don't worry. You're going to wash it off. It doesn't stay in here forever. But I would keep it in for at least, if you have the time, these kinds of things, because it takes so much to make, at least do the level 3, the hour or 2. Okay, so remember, there's Patrice's suggestion of the 5 basic things: the cleansing, the strengthening, the moisturizing, which includes the leave-in moisturizer, leave-in conditioner, conditioning and moisturizing. Then there's the sealing with the oils that you decide your best oils, okay? It doesn't have to be a growth oil. It's preferably be better not to, so you can save it. But I prefer my growth oil. I really love putting that in my hair. And then I use my gel or whatever thing you're going to do to dress your hair or to style it, your styling. Then there's the 3 levels that you can do your regimen. So you can do it for a quick 10 to 15 minutes. Every step that has to do with things like this, like anything that has to go into your cuticle can go 10 to 15 minutes for those who are very busy. If anyone has a problem with that, that's because you're not very busy like that, or you don't choose to do that. Everyone has to decide on what's best for them. And we want deliberate, right? Remember, that was something that the Lord had given me to share with you all. Some people have to start there. So if you have to start at 10 to 15 minutes for each piece of your regimen, do what you need to do. Remember, it's better than what you were doing before, right? And whenever you can do the next 2, so it's 10 to 15 minutes for level 1 of your routine, 30 to 45 minutes for level 2, and then an hour to 2 hours for level 3. For something that took this long and has all this in it, if you can do the level 3 with it, it'd be so worth it, because once you're done, you're washing it all out. And it took a lot of time and energy and money. So if you could let that stay in for at least an hour, I think that would be, these things, you know, you really want to, whenever you're doing the wash day where you're strengthening, you definitely want to keep it in as long as you can so you can get your full benefit of all the hard work you've done. Once again, the strengthening step does not have to happen every wash day, okay? You can do a full wash day like I did before without the strengthening step. In fact, you can't do it all the time, but you want to rotate it and you want to try to do it often, and maybe you'll skip. If you do it twice a week like I do, you may skip doing it on the weekday and maybe you do it on the weekend. Okay, so you don't have to do the strengthening step every single wash day, but it needs to be a part of your routine, whether you do it that day or not. You know you need to do it, okay? And I think it's good to do it before the deep conditioning. Okay, I think it's the best time to do it. And I think I heard someone say that they use the conditioning to get some of those grains out also. Okay, so I think that might have been Curly Proverbs. I'm not sure. So anyway, now you've seen what I've chosen to put in my gloss. And you can choose to do other things. I don't know if I'm going to use the aloe vera juice in here or not. I don't always do. I usually use the powder instead because I don't know how it works for my hair. But I'll make that decision. I'll probably just use this, and I'm going to go ahead and start my routine. And I'm really excited that I got to share this with you. One thing I want to leave with you. Remember I said I was going to get the pure henna? Well, I tried to go online to get it, and I couldn't get it. So instead I went to my local market and I got another one. So I will be showing you how I do the mask, okay? So that will be part of the series. I'll make this a part of the series, and I'll make this a part of the series, and you can always rely on the oil part for the other part. So at least we know. I want to make the mask for you because that should be the next time. It's been a while since I've done a mask. And this one is more pure than the other one, so I'm going to see if I try that one. If I don't do it this month, I'll at least do it next month when it starts to get cooler, all right? So when I do it, I'll definitely videotape myself and share it with you so that you can see what I do. Well, God bless you. Keep Jesus a part of your journey, and I hope that you're able to find all the products. And just want to let you know, there are some products that are just added on products that are actually just a bonus. So if you don't get that one product, you can still get the main benefits from the other ones. So marshmallow, while it's a nice slip, you're fine if you don't get it this time. Don't worry about that because it's really an extra thing for slip and everything, okay? It's just an extra nice thing to put in there, but it's not necessary for your growth oil. It's not necessary for what we're trying to do with the growth oils and the strengthening of the hair. Those kinds of things. Aloe vera, that's a very great thing to have, and it is a bonus, but it's an essential bonus. So if you can get your hands on that, great. But if you can't, you still will get the benefits of the mask, the gloss, and the oils without that. It just would be a wonderful thing to have to really get more moisture in your hair. So of the two, the aloe vera is more important than the marshmallow. And then if you can get the marshmallow, that just enhances your program. So someone mentioned that they couldn't get those two products, and I just want to let you know that it'll be okay if you absolutely can't right now and you have to wait to get it in the mail and everything. You'll be fine. You just go ahead with what you have because the rosemary, the black castor oil, black castor oil, the Jamaican black castor oil, the peppermint, and all of those other oils and the herbs and all that, and the MSM and the vitamin C. Those are kind of the main things that are important for the hair growth. Those other things are extra things. So God bless you. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for the subscribing. We reached 2,000 subscribers, I think, and counting. So thank you so much for subscribing. Please share with everybody, and let's get all of us looking great, having healthy hair. And I'm glad you're taking on this challenge of just being natural and joining the Ayurvedic system and using it for your hair and being healthy and being deliberate. So God bless you. Please let me know how things are going. I can't wait to hear how it's working for you. Okay? Well, God bless you. Keep Jesus a part of your journey. Have a good day. Bye.